Little
They
engine.
held on just in time. Well, I don't know where it's at. But anyway, go ahead, honey. Read some more. There it is. Wait a minute. Say that sentence so I can put it with this one.
I know what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work. I've come this far and I'm not turning back now.
You got here just in time. I don't think I could have held on much longer. Go.
I've never had to try to do anything in my life. I've always do what I say.
You always do what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that says?
Yeah.
That is what that says.
Yes.
I always do what I say. Wow.
That's hard to do.
That is hard to do. I always do what I say. Okay?
Mandy decides to look directly into the mirror.
All right.
What should I do?
Into the mirror?
Yes.
All right.
What should I do? I don't know what to do. Mama, I need for all of you to tell me what to do.
Okay, stop a minute. You look in the mirror of life and you say what?
What should I do?
And who you're looking to the outside, who we already established cannot tell you what you're going to do. They have no way of knowing what you're going to do. They have no way of knowing whether you're going to be a so-called success or whether you're going to be a so-called failure. Nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Nobody, except that which is invisible, okay? But somebody on the outside can tell you, oh, you're never going to be nothing. They don't know that. But you're saying that you're looking into the mirror of life and you're saying, what?
What should I do?
What should I do? Now, who in the world should you ask, what should you do? Who should you ask?
Yourself?
Right. Right, honey. That's the only one that has the answers. There's nobody out here on this face of the earth that has the answers for you. Nobody. Not me, not Jacob, not Brandy, not Mitzi, not Sandy. Nobody. You've got them. You came here with them. You came here with them. What was the thing? Wait a minute. To come from far away, anyway. Follow your inherent passionate rhythm of thy feet. So you came with the path you're going to walk. And the path is going to, create itself before you walk it. As soon as you put your feet down, the path is going to materialize.
Okay. I'm going to change the page.
No, go ahead. I like that. You're looking at the mirror and you're asking what?
What should I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then it says, Mama, 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 the two of you deserve each other. You meanly mouth a double-minded cow's tongue.
Okay, that's fate talking.
Yeah.
Let me see it. You're over there whining. You're not whining. You're whining about your life. You're saying, and so she's saying, Mama, 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 the two of you deserve each other. You mealy-mouthed, double-minded cow's tongue. What a disgrace for you to even think you are worthy of seeing Dr. Ben. Mandy, go ahead.
The saxophone. They're playing my song. I don't know what I can say. I know what I'm supposed to do, and you can't stop me. Music has called my name.
Music has called your name. Music has called your name, Bridget. The music has called your name. All right, let's move along and let's go with, you want a stick? You want another book? What you want?
You can read one of those cards and draw what you think or something.
Oh, out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's this other pack in here?
That's like playing deck cards.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so pull a thing out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just broke one of those, by the way.
I sure did. All right. Let's see. Passion acts on its own accord. Passion acts on its own accord. That would be going back to the archer pulls tartly string bow ready to fire at the target. Passion acts as its own accord.
I'm going to draw one.
Okay.
Cumbersome.
Cumbersome. Is that what life is like?
I don't know what is cumbersome.
Cumbersome is like awkward and,
Oh, yeah.
not having sure footing. That's what we think, but we have sure footing. We know exactly, our feet knows exactly what we're doing at all times. Okay?
Wow, I have no idea what that says.
Let me see. Okay. You gonna write and draw while I read it?
Yeah.
Here we go. A very deep split has occurred in yourself. Wow. A very deep split has occurred in yourself. And that would be Leo trying to get loose so that he could attack Celeste.
Yeah.
Yes? There's a part of us that is in rage and in war within ourselves, and we are trying to make something inside of ourselves all right that is not all right. And to add insult to injury, Bridget, we're asking other people's opinions.
Like it matters.
Like it matters. Did somebody hear that, Brandy? Like it matters. You can have anything in this world that you want when you no longer want it.
It's going to be hard.
Wow, that's going to be hard too, huh? Did we start off talking about stuff?
Yeah. I said stuff is free.
It is free. What kind of stuff? Your flower? Look
Yeah.
at that flower going on and on. I thought you said you knew how it was going to turn out. Uh-huh. You have allowed your emotions to get out of control. Give it back to me, Bridget.
You let your emotions get out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've gotten out of hand.
Okay. And who says they're out of hand?
You do?
And right. Did you say you do, not me? I don't determine when your emotions are out of control, do I?
No,
How do you know when your emotions are in control?
you don't.
Yeah. All right. Not thinking reasonably and rationally, you are exaggerating the issues. You are exaggerating the issues. It's most especially in bad things. People, I swear before this day, sitting here in this chair, people, when something bad happens, it's not enough. You've heard it. When you stir something, the more it stinks. Well, when something bad happens, you got to have your opinion and her opinion and the other person's opinion and just adding all this stuff. Now, the person that's going through whatever it is that is apparently bad, I'm not
taking
saying
everybody's advice.
right. Instead of getting quiet, like we talked about last week on 7 o'clock, getting quiet and blocking out all of this because the incident is occurring for some unknown reason. You don't know why anything happens in your life. And for somebody to say, that is so terrible, you were so terrible, even if you were sent to prison, it is because you were supposed to be sent to prison. Do you think you could have stopped yourself from going to prison?
No.
I mean, really, you cannot straddle the fences. You either got to go with this thing or you got to get off the horse. You cannot serve two masters. There is something that is going on in your life that is bigger than life. It is your soul, and it craves earth experience, and it's going to have it. It is going to have it. And as I've said on so many shows before, honey, it's easy to be a God in the making. It is difficult to learn how to be human and to make these mistakes and be really go into the mistakes and feel them. They're called mistakes. Because if you knew if you were further along down the road and you knew that there weren't any mistakes, and then you said there ain't no such thing as mistakes, you'd be cheating because you wouldn't be able to participate in it and analyze it at the same time. You know what I mean? Experience, don't interpret. But there are no mistakes. No mistakes. But you're in this world and you're not of it. You know, that's written in the Bible. Jesus aptly stated that. You're in this world, but you're not of it. So you go in it and you have to buy into this whole level. You have to. That's where we are. We have to buy into this level. So you have to be involved in all those things. Your fingers hurting? What happened to it? Writing?
Arthritis.
You don't have no arthritis at 16 years old. But anyway, you have to be in this world, but not of it. So you're going to involve yourself in various different things that you'll never have all the answers to. But no one can tell you what it means. No one. No one can. That's all it is a comment. You know what they say about comments? Everybody has one. So
I thought that was opinion.
that's just the same thing. What was that word?
Opinion?
Yeah.
What about it?
What we say? Comments?
Yeah.
Comments and opinions. What's the difference?
Everybody has one.
Right. Okay, let's see. Your energy is spent trying to please the other because you don't want your mom and dad to get mad at you, right? And you certainly don't want them to ground you, right?
Right.
Absolutely. So you'll do that which you have to do to get by, to try to appease them. But we don't just do it with mother and fathers. We do it in husbands, in boyfriend, girlfriend relationships, friends. We do whatever it takes. We'll be as fake as the game asks us to be, won't we, Jacob? Whatever it calls for, we'll do it. Until we get to that place where we realize we're not free. Then when we realize we're not free, we can turn to that nature that is free. And a free man, free in here, and he can be behind bars. But free, he's a dangerous soul because there's nobody can tell him what to do. And there's nobody that can tell him, that he is bad. You know what I mean, honey? Nobody. You have your own counsel. I thought you read that. Where's it at? Passion acts on its own accord. Okay, let me see. You are not in competition. What is that word?
Competition.
And what were we to give away?
Competition.
Because it is a rivalry with God. Mm-hmm. You're trying to say that you know better than he does, or she does, or it does, for what your life's supposed to be. Let me see. You are not in competition. You got to get rid of those. It is flooded with falsities and preconceived notions. When the mind is disturbed by emotional turmoil, a gulf of separation results. A choice has to be made. There's a lot of hard choices in life.
Yeah.
There really are. No kidding. Okay, we're going to put that down. What's next, babe? I mean, you can choose anything. We haven't done this, have we?
No.
Okay. And then we'll get to that.
You pick one.
Okay. That looks like 33.
Okay.
Okay, what you want? You want page 33?
Okay.
Okay, do page 33. Where's that black book again? I'm writing something down.
30.
Bored?
A virgin in fine clothes, crowned.
A virgin in fine clothes. Crowned?
Yes.
Okay. That is like we were talking
about. That's Cancer.
That's Cancer?
Yeah.
How about that? Okay.
A well-dressed man or a man and a woman sitting at a table playing.
Okay, playing. A man and a woman.
And a human hunting with a lace and a horn calling forth his dogs.
A what?
A man hunting with a lance and horn calling forth his dogs.
Okay, and who is that?
It's Cancer.
That's Cancer
all
too?
three of those are Cancer.
They're all three Cancer. So we have those three aspects of the Cancer, and that is the nature that wants to be so accepted and wants to be so nurturing and loving and caring and considerate and interested and motherly and all those things that are so admirably respected. But it's saying that a man with his lance, calling his dog, and two people?
Calling forth his dogs.
Okay, and two people what? Sitting at a table?
Sitting at a table playing.
Okay, and the other one?
A virgin in fine clothes crowned.
A virgin in fine clothes crowned.
Yeah.
The Bridget.
Want to read the Pisces one?
Yes, I do.
Okay. A well-clothed man with a sack on his shoulder.
Okay, a well-clothed man with a sack on his shoulder. He's carrying some burdens, ain't he?
Yep. A pretty, well-dressed woman.
A pretty, well-dressed woman.
And a naked man or a youth with beautiful young women whose head is crowned with flowers. Wow.
Flower, and you just drew the flower. Show the flower again.
Oh, it's messed up.
No, it's not. What are you doing, Bridget? It's not messed up. That is the mode of cosmic therapy, flower of the hour. That is exactly what that is. Okay? The next thing we're going to do, let's go, where's that playing deck of cards? We're going to go it this way.
Yeah.
And let's just pull one out. You want to pull one? Okay, what you got, honey?
6 of hearts.
6 of hearts. Okay, that will be the 6 of cups. In
This book.
Yeah, 6 of cups. All right, 6 of hearts she pulled, Jacob. 6 of hearts. 6 of hearts, 6 of hearts. Okay, and she is looking up the 6 of cups. Let's see how that applies to everything that we were saying. This goes in that bag right there.
Okay.
All right, I'm listening, honey. Wait a minute. Let me get my black book so I can do some writing. Gotta write it. Gotta write it. Go, baby.
Being overwhelmed by clinging emotions and at the same time fearful
That's all
that...
we're talking about is emotions, huh? Okay.
And at the same time, being fearful that what thou art feeling in some way is changing, being altered, or may disappear altogether in the motivating factor that exists when one pulls this particular card.
Wow. So we are very afraid that our existing circumstances are going to change. And that's the competition we put forth, because we say, I'm not going to let that happen. That's just not going to take place. So we're in rivalry with God. We're saying, we don't need this circumstance. You're wrong. I'm just not going to stand for it. I'm not going to let that person leave me, or I'm not going to stay here. Okay.
Okay.
But you will stay where your feet take you.
One is in the midst of conflicting transition that
Conflicting
involves
transition.
a period of time of alienation, isolation, and frustration.
Okay, wait a minute. Conflicting. I want you to read that sentence again. Brandy, zoom in on her, because that's a very important sentence for all of us today.
One in the midst of conflicting transition that involves a period of time of alienation, isolation, and frustration.
Okay, alienation. So you are going to be shunned when you're going through this thing that you think that you want to experience, that desire. Remember that little fellow that wanted a cigarette?
Yeah.
He wanted a cigarette. Was that too much